inside today. I don't know where that's from. Tallahassee. Who knows what's coming in today? I haven't even gotten the notification that's gone live, so it must be going slow for you guys that might be watching this on the playback later. I'm just waiting for someone to join. Anyone to let me know that it's gone live. Normally I get like the alert. I'm checking my mail today. They had a sale on some Columbia t-shirts. And I wanted some more long sleeves. It gets really cold out here. Hey, Pons. Kelly, how's it going? You know who it'd be. It'd be this cat over here waiting for internet still at his house since September when they moved in. Oh, boy. Actually, it was before that because we had to move out of the house towards the end of August. So I haven't had a true blue live stream since like August. Let's see here. I'm opening some mail. And I was like, well, let me go vertical and I'll share the news that I got from Firefly. Let me see. This is supposed to be. I thought it said cotton. Where in the world? Oh, it's 60/40. That's all right. Just a plain Jane Columbia t-shirt. I need some more. It gets so cold out here. So I turn the heat down during the day when I'm at home working. Yeah, I'm on the phone. Obviously, it's vertical. Yeah, it's been a pain, Pons. So 2 weeks from today, they said we should have our internet. I'm not holding my breath because there's been snow. It's been really cold. And I haven't even seen them like come out here to like mark where the line needs to come from the power line, from the power where the pole is. Um, it's on the power line pole. That you can see the fiber optic is just hanging out over there. You can see the box. Yeah, 2 something is right. 2nd of 2026, January. We'll see. I don't even know what's in this box. It's lightweight, whatever it is. But I am still playing the waiting game. I got the next round of uploads ready to go when I go to my mother's tomorrow for lunch. That's been kind of the routine since I moved out here. I do like 7 to 10 days worth of video edits at home. And then I take my work laptop and my regular laptop, head to my mom's and do the uploads, have some lunch with her. She's like 15 minutes from the house, and finish my work day out from over there. That's how I've been doing the uploads. It's been real. It's been real. Yeah, I don't know. This is let me see. What is this? Oh yeah. I think I'm okay on this channel. This is what's coming in. I ordered some extras. Oh my gosh, this thing's been bounced around so much the top popped off. So my included 10 round that came with it, the mag is something on it's messed up and it's out of warranty. So this is just the shipping and packing invoice. So actually I can probably use that box to wrap a Christmas present that I have sitting over here. So let me just throw that in there. Jim, what's going on, man? Yeah, I literally just, it's 30 right now. I ran to the mailbox to pick up some stuff, and I just wanted to catch up with you guys. I haven't been able to chat with y'all because of the internet issue. Uh, and right now, I was telling Kelly, they're saying we're like 2 weeks away. Um, so hopefully, I'll have internet in 2 weeks and I can do live stream. I will say, like, I have like a small box, literally full of stuff I've been accumulating for like a giveaway when we get them together. So I'm gonna try my best to. It's gonna be a challenge because I haven't run the software in a long time to do a live stream, but it is the same software I use to record. So we'll see how it works. Make sure the mics are all good. Make sure that I actually have good camera position and lighting and everything for that live stream. And then I'll have to try to like remember how to use the giveaway software and everything. It'll be a trip. That is for sure. Let's see. Sorry, I'm missing some stuff. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. I guess because I haven't been on a little while. We got some unfamiliars, I would say. On this channel, flashlights, pens, pocket knives, multi-tools, wallets on occasion. On the other channel that I've created, we're going to see where and how that goes, but I talk about self-defense. We'll leave it at that. But I think, I have learned with YouTube, like if you're not showing it, talking about pew pew isn't really that big of a deal. But because this channel is monetized, I have the secondary channel that I created, and I threw a link up in the post on that particular channel. Yeah, I see pawns. I see. Oh wow, 14 months. Kelly, what was yours? I saw it, but 11 months. Knocking on a full year, not quite there yet. I appreciate you guys hanging on to those memberships. I know it's not as easy with me not doing the verticals, and like I said, I got a bunch of stuff to show my gratitude, especially to people that actually held on to it while I'm dealing with all this mess. But yeah, I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, no, I am. Trust me, I'm being real careful with that. Like I said, it's been just so far. I think I've managed to get one full length video content up on that channel with two scheduled. I think I got two more edited, so when I go to my parents tomorrow, I'll be able to get that uploaded for like I think up to 4 weeks out. So I think those are scheduled. If I remember right, I'm doing those Saturday mornings and then daily just doing shorts on that channel just to kind of see where it goes. So I've been watching a lot of other channels and how they operate, what they say, what they don't say, the comments that they make about what they can't say. And I've been trying to follow that path. I think a lot of the ones that do the reviews show that everything's empty if they're doing like a forward facing camera tabletop. I'm trying to do it top down, but it's limiting what I'm able to do. It'll help when I'm actually able to get the studio into one of the bedrooms, whichever child of ours that's left moves out next, because we're in the 3 bedrooms, so every bedroom's occupied right now. But I think that'll help a whole lot. So I noticed that none of those channels do live streams. So that is one thing that I have taken full note of. So uh, Mon what? Freedom. You look like Nikki from what is that? In hyphen? Uh in hyphen. I'll definitely do that when I hop off here. One of the disadvantages of waiting for internet to be hooked up at this house is I only have the phone to use, so I'm kind of limited. 9 mil, PJs, 9 mil. Oh, what is my opinion? I thought you said, what are you? Sorry, my shirt is messing with that a little bit. Um, you know, with where modern technology and advancements are with 9 mil, um, I don't see a need for 45, but I do recognize that it certainly is going to be more potent than your 9, but I don't think anything above 9 is really needed. 4.5 is I still have some, and I actually want to. There is something I want to pick up that supports it, but unfortunately, I can't talk too much about it on this live because I don't want to get demonetized. But where things are today, I don't think 9 mil really needs to be exceeded. It's not totally necessary, but depending on the application, I guess it really depends. What that answer would be. Yeah, I don't know if Kevin was able to figure out because he had done quite a few videos, but he thinks it's when he did the can video. I think that's what canned him. I totally didn't even plan to line it up like that. I promise. That was just awful dad joke humor at its finest in its rawest form. Yeah, so I know he did Lefty Reloaded. I couldn't really think of anything that would tie to this channel. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I really shouldn't do anything that kind of lets you know that this is me over there doing that. So I really flipped my personal channel, which will be funny if anyone goes and look at like the older content because it just has randomness on it. Ready, Set, Plink. I thought that was just kind of a fun play on words. If you've watched people do build drills and stuff, you kind of will probably get it. I have stuff I'm setting up. Go to that channel if you want to see, hear, and talk about any of that. I check it a couple times throughout the day. It's a little small right now by comparison to this channel for sure. But yeah, definitely go over there if you want to talk about, see what I got. Make recommendations because I'm actually trying to get some input. So head over there if that's something you're interested. Yeah, no mods in here tonight. Well, how is that? I thought Jim was a mod. I thought I saw him in earlier, but he said he was heading in. Kelly, you still here? I thought Kelly was a mod. Let's see. Let's do this. Pons is in here too, right? Pons, you're not a mod? There we go. Couple of you guys. Jim's driving. Oh, you are now, Kelly. Pons, you are too now. Yeah, thank you guys. For some reason, I don't know. That's how it's been so long since I've been on here. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, yes. You see that monkey wrench now, don't you? I appreciate it. I was kind of wondering. I was seeing some of these comments, and I was like, I guess my mods weren't able to make it in, and it's such a random, short notice live stream. But I was itching to get on here to talk to you guys. Updates on the house. I would say we're probably like 90% settled in. There's like a small area in the middle of the main living space that has some stuff in it. We haven't quite figured out where that is going. And then we, at the same time, pulled out the Christmas tree, and my wife went regular decorating inside for Christmas, which I was shocked because I outside have like a string of lights around the banner and two of these like they're presents, but they're kind of like just a metal frame, and it has like the stuff wrapped around it with the lights on the inside that are on the porch. And she bought a Christmas sign that is out there on the porch, and that's it. Normally, like in the past, I actually gave some stuff away because this property is just so big. I'm just like, I'm not running an extension cord out into the field to put up deer, spotlight, all the other stuff that I normally do. But she and I, it looks good inside, and it's nice because it kind of makes it feel a little bit more like home. I think we're also still in that kind of phase where we're trying to get ourselves, feeling comfortable here, making it feel like home, um, and getting it settled. It just needs to be lived in, really, I think is where we're at with it. All right, let me see, where am I going? All right, I think that's where I saw Kelly and, yeah, the ranch. Kelly, there we go. Henry, what's up, Henry? How's it going? Jason said, please don't leave me. Casey, I think you have to have like, there's two levels. There's a standard, and then there's another one, but I forget what it's called. Jim says it's a master mod. I'm not sure what the name is, to be honest with you. Okay, Jim. I appreciate you guys coming in and chatting with me, though. Like I said, Houston, Texas. I got family in Texas. Don't ask me where, though, because I can never remember where my cousin's at. I know it's very close to the Gulf. So it's on that side of Texas, because I know Texas is huge. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Jim. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, everything's going pretty good in the house. I am, like, you can tell I'm in our bedroom, which right now is just jam packed because I had to get the studio, as I refer to it as, in here. So it'll be, once again, waiting for one of the two boys to move out when they're ready. Um, and then I'll be able to get into one of those spaces and kind of set it up a little bit more proper, which will allow us to kind of spread out of here. Because right now it's like this really long desk in here, and then I got like a small cabinet over there, which I thought would be enough to hold my stuff, but when you look on the floor, you'll see that it's not really enough. Um, on the right side of my desk, I got a mixture of gifts that I need to either bag or wrap for Christmas, with stuff that is needing to be recorded. And then on the left is stuff that is also a mixture of gifts. This is for, what do they call it? White elephant? No, it's not white elephant. But it's where you draw the names, you go pick a prize, or you can steal. I always forget what it's called. I always mix white elephant. I think is a little bit different. It's a little bit more of like a pass, skip, pick type thing. Not yet, Henry. They said we're 2 weeks away. So if that is true, in 2 weeks I'll be able to do a real live stream. I will definitely be dependent on you guys to make sure that all of my software settings and hardware and everything are working correct when you come to visit for that first one. So it'll be a little painful. We're going to test if I remember how to do a giveaway, because I have a box full of stuff to give away. Originally I was just gonna do like the 50,000 subscriber giveaway. But I think what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna do like, until I run out, I'm just gonna do three within the hours timeline. So 15, 30, and 45-minute interval ish. That's what I'll probably do each week until we give it away. But right now I'm sitting on a box full of stuff for you guys. Literally. Let me see. Hold on. I think I can. Oh my gosh. I got so much junk in the way. Holy cow. Oh, that's not a giveaway item. That is my Wicked Wax. I think I just set that on top there. Literally, this thing is full. I think it even says channel items giveaway. It literally says on the box. And like, I'm not kidding when I say it is full. So I've been holding on to stuff that I got for giveaway, stuff that, yeah, everything in here I bought. I bought for giveaway. Whew. Now I got to put it all back. Oh, Kelly, is it? No, Secret Santa is where you draw a name and you get a gift for the person's name you draw. This is you draw a number. You know, if it's 20 people, you draw 1 through 20, and then 1 goes first, 20 goes last. And I think the last person gets to steal from anyone, not just the person prior to them. But I think when you're going through the order progressively, 1 draws, and then 2 can steal or draw, and then 3 can steal or draw from 2, and then 20 gets to pick whoever they want to steal from. And then that person that gets stolen from then can steal from anyone, or take the last gift, because I think the last gift remains there, if I remember that. 6% is just one. Yeah, yep. Kelly caught it already. I probably should have read. Sounds about right. Pons gave him the look. What you see, Pons? Yeah, well, I don't know what that's called, though. My wife would be able to tell me. Just a quick pocket check today. I love this one. I haven't even posted on social media what I'm carrying today on my pocket check yet. But this is the Martin 3.1. What do they call on this? Somebody help me out here. I know it's the Martin. I just can't remember what the name is for this one that's a little bit larger. And I mean, it's only slightly larger. You can see, like, hold on, my hand slid a little bit. I just barely fit into the scallop section and just barely onto the back. But I love this size. It's a nice size and weight for like everyday carry. It's not going to be too cumbersome to carry. The 14C28N, I'm sorry, the 154CM is a really great cutting steel. I've been reviewing budget stuff here a lot lately with 14C, so it's stuck in the brain. And I just love that color combination. It's a really, I don't have great lighting. Oh, that's because these are off. It's getting dark outside, so I lost my daylight. So let me turn that on, and oh, is that as low as they go? That is as low as they go, but it will help you see the color a little bit better. I love that color palette. I don't know what blue that is that they hit on that. I think it's also just because I don't have my high def camera. 330 or 3.3. Hey, what's up, everybody? Top Dog, what's going on, bro? I haven't gotten to talk to any of y'all in so long. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's ready for Christmas. Get to spend some time with the family. All right, Jason, I appreciate you hanging out, bro. Yeah. Obviously I have stuff I could go over with, but it's so hard. It's so hard to do in this setup. It is just it's a difficult thing to do. Oh, I think Kelly has paid attention. I'm not sure who has paid attention, but I have these little, I found this little, it has that foam that I don't really love. What is it? Pick and pull? Is that what it's called? But I've really, I have quite the collection of the U1 Pros and U1 Ultras. I was like, I'm gonna get a small little box for them. I really like, these are cool. These I don't know why I like, but I tell you what, my wife uses the one that's on the counter the most. That's the Route. There's 2 versions of the Route 66, but these ceramic blades hold an edge. It is ridiculous. I think the gold one is the one, or the raw AOL. Yeah, that's definitely the one I use the most. I mean, with having moved and whatnot, I've used this a ton to open stuff that we needed to order for the new house, and also to break down boxes for just furniture. move-in boxes. Like I said, things that we needed. We picked up recently a coffee table that came in like this triple plied plywood, triple plied cardboard, and it ate through that. I was astonished just how well those work. But anyway, I found that little pick and pluck. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably right, man. I have no clue. I don't like that style phone, and it came with this really cheap little X-Acto cutter because I left it up here because I was like, well, if they come out with other variants, I'm probably going to get them. But it has that. I don't want that to fall. Hopefully this whole thing don't fall. Can y'all see that? How it has like the little, can y'all see that? Like where it has the little squares in there. I cut them as best I could. I was like, they're good enough for what I'm doing with these. And I told myself, if I fill this up full of them, I'm not buying no more. So, Olight, I need you to please stop coming out with the versions I like. That would be great. I also can't find my replacement blades for this one because in the beginning I was using this a ton, and the blade started to dull a little bit because I noticed it started to struggle a little bit with some of the thicker cardboard, and I cannot find where I put those replacement blades. I thought I stuck them in here, and I'm sorry if I'm bumping y'all and sliding you around, but I don't know. Hey, Kelly, my key ring, I still haven't put that key ring on my actual keys yet. Because when I went to do that, we moved and I couldn't remember where I had stored this. So now that I remembered it's in there, I can put it on there. It's not in here. I have no idea where I stuck that. Anyway. Yeah, that is true. I think Pawns, that raw AOL one that I showed you that was the most used, I think I chipped the edge on that and then I flipped it around and kept using it. And you know what? It was my fault. I think I don't remember if I dropped it or if I had it in my hand and I turned into something. So it was my fault. But the blue one, that blue OAL, beautiful color, by the way. I've used that one quite a bit as well, and they have held an edge for so long. But you're right, you definitely got to be a little bit extra careful with them. You can't just go around dropping them. Harbor Freight, soft stuff, but you can find better made inserts for use. Yeah, I usually just go with the ones that have like the Cavill knives. That's the best one that I have found that I like. Tried one from Case Matrix, and the cutouts were similar in style, like a pre-made cutout already done for you, but the opening was too small, and um, meaning like you could only put something like this thick in it. You couldn't put anything thicker than this. And then they sat inside of the pocket. And because it was so thin, I was having the hardest time grabbing them to get them out. So I just sent it back. I was like, well, I tried a different brand to see what it was about. And Cavill still is the nicest and has the proper depth and width. I can put my Tenable Bomber in that one. So I plan to actually do I actually plan to do videos on cases relevant to each channel that I have up now. And the Cavill case is going to be one that I talk about. I think it's my favorite option for storage. I don't really like the pull and pluck. I think it is pull and pluck. Someone just said it a little while ago. That does sound right now that I'm thinking about it. But the pull and pluck, it's okay, especially if you don't want to spend over $50. But the Cavill knives case at like $69, man, extremely worth it. I think what does it hold, like 25 knives or something like that? I don't know. It's just a really nice, well done case. Like, it's not cheap for sure. What else did I want to catch you guys up on? I know that wasn't everything, but I think that might be all we talk about today because it's already 5. I gotta go let this dog out that has 8 already. No, it didn't. It didn't. And actually, the um, large volume of ones that you sent me, I don't remember if I said this before I moved out of my aunt's house. Um, my aunts, they're more like sisters, but that's because my mom was the oldest and she had me when she was very young. So uh, I'm maybe like 10 to 15 years younger than them, so they feel more like sisters. But anyway, my point being is, they took some of those. I can't remember if I told you that in another live or not, but they took a couple. Not, they didn't take a ton, but they picked a couple. The one on is she likes red, but I don't think she picked a red one. I think she did something else. And then the other is a Chiefs fan, and I think she did take something reddish. Um, Although she's a little heartbroken about what happened to her quarterback this weekend. It's an awful thing. It's not how you want to see a season, and you just want to see like them at their, you know, max health, not get hurt. Hey, Robin, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. I also have your stickers up there. I've been including them with some random packages that I've had to send out. I can't remember what I sent it out in recently. I can't remember what it was, but I just thought it was kind of funny. It wasn't. It wasn't. It might have been EDC related. Something. Something I sold. I can't remember. But I found like a bunch of stickers that I didn't even realize I had lost when I was unboxing something random, and I was like, "Oh, Kelly stickers are in here." It was like yours. I think Chef Rocky stickers were in there. Someone else's. They sent me this fidget spinner. That's what I'm over here messing with. I a Timascus fidget spinner. Dang, you can't see nothing on this camera. And you can do the outside spin separate from it. Yeah. I said they. Oh, knife. Oh, knife sent that to me. I can't remember what it was for. I can't remember what they sent this to me for. Oh, I think I know what it is. I I can't show you on this channel. It's one of the red dots. One of the red dots it came with. I think one of the red dots. I tried. Hold on, let me think. I got the Holosun, the Sealy, Vortex. I got the SE. I'm sending the K back, but that's because I ordered the C. I ordered the K. I get the letters mixed up. I thought it was the I thought it was the 507. I can't remember. Anyway, I ordered the wrong one, so I'm waiting for them to send me the okay to send this one back, and then the C is going to be coming. But anyway, other channel for that one. I just got a 3D printer and have been printing fidget toys. Nice. What kind of stuff you been printing, man? Oh, Kelly said, Robin, y'all need to talk. And he already responded back, hit me back. It's a little hard to see. The bottom line comes up at the bottom of the screen. That's the other thing. So I did upgrade to the 17 Pro, thinking I ordered the Pro Max, and I ordered the Pro. So I am on a smaller screen too. But I will say I actually have enjoyed it's easier to operate one-handed and easier to carry in pocket, and it's obviously lighter in weight. And the cameras are just as good, but when it comes to like watching stuff and reading stuff, I have noticed like if I don't want it to be on the larger fonts, it's a little bit harder to do. Hey TJ, what's up, man? How you doing? TJ, did you subscribe to Ready Set Plink and mesh things like chainmail? It's amazing. My son has one. I don't know what he's done these little caricatures or whatever that he prints them off out of a material that he can paint. But I can't tell you what the caricatures are. Caricatures. Why is that so hard to say? Caricatures. Is that right? Caricatures? I don't know. He said not yet. I don't know if you'd be into the channel. I don't know if that's your thing. I think you've talked a little bit about that in the chat with us when I've been diving back into it so heavy here now that I actually have the land to be able to do that on. So I've already put a couple little videos I think that have like snippets of it. No, shorts. The video hasn't come up yet. I've edited the videos. They're just staged. I obviously that content is more slow coming because this channel and its content are priority one for me. So those are just coming out every Saturday right now. I don't know if I'd ever get to a place where I could do daily content on both, especially that type of content, but shorts are really easy to do on that. And it's been like the first 3 I posted were like over 1,000 views within the first day. The next 3 I posted had like no views to 5 views. And then I posted one the other day and it was almost 1,000. I don't know. It's always funny to see how the algorithm works on a new channel. And actually, my mistake is I took my personal account where I posted some video game stuff and I was just like, this is too much work to edit and stopped. And then I posted some mountain bike content because I was really enjoying that and stopped. And then I decided to do this, but as a new channel. And I think that's been the difference is I started this one from scratch. And that other channel has been around even longer than this channel and has never had any consistency with posting. So I think that's the problem with that one. So I think it's going to take the algorithm a while to realize like he's at least posting shorts daily. Actually, this is going to be, so as far as years, let me think about this. 50, 30, 50, 40, 30, 20. So like 35 years, I've done this stuff, but I've never really gone down the rabbit's hole. Like I've learned just enough to know what I need to know, but I've never gone down the rabbit's hole. So B Shady, what's up, bro? Good to see my man. I'm probably going to be on here for like another 5 or 10 minutes. And I have other stuff that I really need to take care of tonight. It's been the story of my life since I moved into this house, it feels like. So maybe what I'll do if I might actually do that beforehand, but maybe I'll walk y'all around and show y'all a little bit so y'all can kind of see some stuff. So like when we moved in, there was like no cabinets in the bathroom. So we bought cabinets to put it in there. We had to completely swap out our living room furniture. Everything that we had, because the other house had more square footage and we were downsizing, just ended up being way too big. It looked ridiculous in this house when we got it in here. And I was just like, it fit the space appropriately. But when we put it in here, I was just like, oh my Lord. We even took the chase off of one end of the sectional and it still was leaned like out into the entranceway. Like you'd open the door and the sofa was there. That's ridiculous. I live in rabbit's hole so bad. Yeah. Will you be able to do lives on the other channel? I've never seen Pew Pew channel do a live. So I don't know the rules around that. And I have heard people who have done lives on EDC channel just from having their Pew Pew on the table when they're showing tabletop stuff, get the live. I think the live was canceled on them midstream and they got a strike. Oh, there you go. Kelly's got the answer. They'll shut down because someone shot themselves. Yeah. Or are you saying that's probably why? I'm gonna wait for her to answer that one because I don't know if she's stating or saying that's the concern. All right, Robin, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, if I did a live, I probably couldn't show, right? Like I probably could get on and do this where I talk about stuff, but I probably couldn't do like a pocket check or anything like that. Yeah, pew pews. Lord have mercy. That is shocking yet not surprising. Yeah, yeah. So I hope I don't get in trouble for showing the magazines earlier. I mean, that's technically they weren't even in a firearm or whatever. You can't touch them on the live. What's that mean? You can't touch. Oh, we can't touch. I got you. I forgot the name, but I like that channel where the guy sees what caliber will take it go through. Yeah, and I've seen like Honest Outlaw and View where they do a ballistics and they have like this. It looks like a loaf of bread or something to that degree. It's a little bit bigger of gel, and they can uh, I watched one recently. I can't remember what it was, but he was like they're calling this 124 grain, and he was like, "There's no way." And I was thinking, "Oh, it's not as strong as they're advertising," and it went all the way through the ballistics gel, and he was like, "This is way more than 124," and I was like, "Oh my lord, it's like I can't even." It's longer than I can demonstrate right here. It is like probably about that long, maybe a little bit longer, and it's perfectly square when you look at it dead on. But anyway, it's interesting to see that because you can see how the FMJ peels back. I gotta choose my words carefully here. I think I'm starting to get into a rabbit's hole, and you can see where HP where it kind of breaks apart or whatever. So. Demolition Ranch? Yee or something. I don't know that one. You have to, if you find it and remember it, shoot me the link on our chat. I'll check it out. I'm finding stuff all the time. It started with Honest Outlaw, I think was the first one that I found. Then I found The Humble Marksman and Pewview, and Classic Arms or something like that, I think is another one. Not too many, but I'm actually trying to decide now. So I'm probably not going to dive too deep into it here, but I was solely exclusive to one brand, and then I moved off of one and checked out another brand, and I've really enjoyed that brand, that one that I've checked out, and reviews and everything about that particular one have been very favorable. Hard to talk about this without talking about it. So I'm debating on whether or not I think I'm going to keep the two from the one brand that I started out with. I'm just going to keep those two. They're, I've done stuff to them, and one is a gift from the wife anyway. But I want to check out a couple others, and it's going to have to be a much slower pace because they're, can be expensive. But um, the advantage of that is it's going to be more about watching me learn how to improve being able to do that deed. Okay, that's enough. Um, Trouble Bunny, how you doing? Good to see you. Robo Steve's got cheese fries from DQ. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I don't have cheese fries, but I had a earlier before I hopped on really quick. Because I knew afterwards I was going to have to work on some more edits and some other things that I got to take care of around the house that I didn't get to do over the weekend. I got to have a slice of pizza from Wegmans. Lego all in your mind. Oh, did anybody get anything good on any of the sales? I got the. Oh, I gotta install these. I picked out the black titanium hardware for the Man X2 Lightweight because taking them on and off so much, the pivot screws had really scratched up. Plus, I like having the extra hardware in case I do something like to scratch the other ones, I can swap it out. And then the black scales I picked up during their sale. They don't do it but once a year, I feel like, maybe twice a year for Applied Weapon Tech. I wish they would just loosen the tolerance a little bit for their ball cage on that, because it would work with the Flightanium ball cage if they just loosened the tolerances a little bit. It's super tight, but you know, they're not worried about making their product fit work for someone else's product. What I'd really like to see them do, because they have the capability, is just make their own darn ball cage and just get it out, get it on. My little baby gave me, my little brother gave me my first Benchmade today. Congrats, that's awesome, man. What Benchmade did you get? I feel like part of the elite now. I don't know about all that. I have one Benchmade, although I have owned several others. I think the tagged out with thumb studs is interesting, but they just want too much money. Although I will say they do have really good sales this time of year. TJ, yeah, the 80 20.5 for $49 with the 8010. I mean the Austin, the 8010, the Austin. Have mercy, man. We did a couple of the black 20.5s for us also while they were 49. Yeah, that's a that's a great price, and I think that's out of the Taiwan plant. Hey TJ, I'm not trying to spoil it because I don't know if you're doing videos or talked about it in your live. But Flightanium, is that resolved? I was following that for a little while, but I can't remember if things were made right eventually. I have only bought an O knife on sale for giveaway, but I'm thinking about Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Benchmade Desert Warrior. It's $1.99. Not sure about the Cerakoted blade. Not sure about a Cerakote blade. Sorry, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to take a peek at it to see what it is that you're talking about. Yeah, Freak is good. The I think I love my bug out because it was a gift from the wife. I love it even more because of that. But with the Applied Weapon Tech scale, titanium standoffs and everything, I love the bug out. I feel like the scale upgrade is a huge upgrade. It makes it like a very recommendable model if you can get on board with picking it up when it's on sale and then upgrading it. And then mine has the 20 CV because it's the Blade HQ exclusive, so I love it. But the Mini Adamas, even though I don't love that it has the lock-in grip, like it locks you into the one grip, but that one was really, really well made and quite surprising how well it cut for it being a thicker blade stock. 940 Top Dog says. Kevin Smith and Knives, what is up? What is up? What is up? Does OG make stuff for Benchmades? I don't know if they do. I went to see if they made something for the Lander. Oh, that was what I picked up. I picked up the Lander too, and a set of scales for it because I like the original. I think it's Kaiser's S35EN2, so it's fairly decent. But I kind of got it in, did the review for it, and I was kind of like, yeah, it reminds me too much of the bug out, and then I got rid of it. And then later on, I was kind of like, it's actually kind of different enough to where I wish I wouldn't have got rid of it. So when they ran a sale, I picked one up, and then I picked up like the, I think they're 3D print Mexican blanket scales, but I might reach out to, oh, my wife is texting me. She might be on her way home, so I'm probably going to wrap up after this. But I'm going to probably reach out and see if I can find like actual Mexican blanket micarta for them. I think those would be really, really nice if possible. So the only thing I can't, are those flush or are those nested liners? I can't remember. I'll have to look around to see if I can find some. But anyway, Let me go ahead and wrap up, guys. Thank you, and girls. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. It's been nice to chat with you all and catch up. Hopefully, 2 weeks away from getting internet, I'll be able to do a lot more of the stuff that I normally typically can do when I have internet. And for those that have been here the whole time, I got that big box of giveaways. We'll start dipping into those just as soon as I get the internet up so I can run it on the laptop, show it while I'm, drawing the names or the winners or whatever. And really excited to finally celebrate some of these milestones with y'all in a true blue live stream. So thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. I will plan to try to get on again next week. I'll do my very best just in case I can't. And since you're here, I hope all of you have awesome holiday, Merry Christmas, happy and a safe New Year. And hopefully I'll get to talk to you either on a vertical or a regular live stream again, if you can make it to that before the holidays. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.